Today I'll be playing with a YouTuber's makeup line, the OG, Michelle Phan. Her makeup line is M Cosmetics. You might have heard of it. And she's like one of the first that set the bar really high in the beauty world. And then she came out with her makeup line. So I picked up some of her goodies. Let's begin. First product I want to play with is her brow pencil. And this retails for $18, which is, it's kind of pricey. Well, it depends, you know, if she's trying to be like in that mid-range. So it's a good mid-range pencil. It has a spoolie on one end, and then it has a retractable blonde pencil on this side. It's like a really fine micro, like an oblong shape. And I do like to warm it up first. And that looks like a pretty nice neutral blonde color. Nice. It's very creamy from the get-go. Sometimes when it's a brand new pencil, even if I warm it on the back of my hand, it sometimes can have a little bit of a tugging action and not as much pigment. Ooh, what do we think of that color? I actually quite like it. It's a very thin micro pencil, which I appreciate because you can get a little bit more precise with it. And then the spoolie is a nice standard spoolie. It's creamy enough, but also it's not super creamy where the color is just kind of sliding on my skin. And then to go along with the eyebrows, she does have brow gel, and I picked up in clear, shade clear. Well, it's not a shade, it's clear. But I believe she does have other shades also. And this retails for, where are you? $20. It's quite expensive. Wow, that is the tiniest little wand ever. Perfect for eyebrows. Let's see if the formula is any good. Literally looks like there's nothing on the wand. Hopefully there is. And I'm super picky. Ooh, that's a nice little wand. Super fluffy, very precise where you need it to be. But the formula, we'll see how it's going to work throughout the day. I feel like I need to keep going back in just because it is so tiny, but I don't really have a fault with that. The biggest thing is my hair's right here on my tail. That's where I really see a difference with really good brow gels and really bad brow gels. All right, so far first impression, not my favorite brow gel. It's a little bit too weak. Okay, we'll see. Because I feel like my hairs are just falling down. Okay, next, I do want to play with one of her eyeliners. This is her illustrative eyeliner, and I got shade brown, and this retails for $21, which is, in my opinion, how much is Stila? I think it's also like $20 bucks, $24. But this, I believe, is a felt tip. Yep, a felt tip eyeliner, and it's brown. And I did want to just give myself a tiny little flick, but I want to see if it's going to wear nicely throughout the day without smudging or transferring into my crease line. If good ones, they won't transfer and they won't budge throughout the day. But a lot of them, they start flaking, they start moving around. So I'm really curious how this is going to be. And it does seem really nice, beautiful, chocolatey, cocoa brown, and the felt tip seems really nice. And I have mascara on already. Okay. The felt tip is really nice. It's really precise. You can get like a really nice flick. Very easy, it's very opaque, and it dries down matte, so it's not shiny, which I actually prefer in an eyeliner, especially if it's just black or brown. Yeah, I prefer more matte than super shiny. That's the thing. Are my eyeliners even, my flicks? No, but you know what? That's okay. I'm okay with that. That was really easy to use. I like that it's nice and matte. It's a beautiful chocolate brown, and I can't really complain about it. All right, let's move on to blushes, which was my favorite. I'm just so excited for her blushes because I've seen so many people rave about her cloud. Are they cloud serum? No, I think they're just called serum blushes. And I picked up 3 shades just because I couldn't help myself. And these blushes each retail for $25, which is quite pricey. But let's see how much product is in here. It's 0.34 fluid ounces, and especially that it's a serum, I feel like these types of blushes, they go a long way. How stinking cute are these? Are you kidding me? I love the frosted glass, and they are glass, and then it has these gold little droppers at the top. And I mean, these colors are stunning. Wow. Let me just do a quick little test for you guys in the back of my hand. And they are, like I said, little droppers. Okay. Ooh, they feel really nice. That's beautiful, wow. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh. And it does feel like a serum, very lightweight. Oh, these are beautiful. It's like very natural. Honestly, I'm just gonna mix all three of them together. Why not, right? I'm just gonna use a brush and just kind of work that into the brush. Create like a custom shade. This is actually what I've been loving with like creamy blushes. No wonder so many people talk about her blushes. So easy to work with, very blendable, and it gives like that beautiful, beautiful kind of glow from within, but they're not shiny. They don't have any kind of glitter to them or sheen. They're just a beautiful little serum effect. Like, that's stunning. Okay, love that. Love that a lot. Next, we have her Blur lip liners, and this, I got the whole set. This one retails for $75, and you get a little pouch, and you get 5 different shades. We have Mink, Fawn, Bunny, Kitten, and Teddy. Baby boy has joined us after his nap, so if you hear a little baby in the background, that's little Emmerich. So this right here is Mink. Very dark. I might like this with like a very kind of like a warm nudie lipstick. Then we have, what do we have here? Oh, I just broke that. Okay, you guys, please be careful. This is shade Kitten. That's unfortunate. I mean, these are super, super soft and creamy, so be gentle. Milana, be gentle. Next, we have shade Fawn. And then we have shade Teddy. This is kind of like my lip shade, but a tiny bit darker. I think I'm actually gonna use this because I have a lip color kind of very similar to this. Okay, and like I did say, these are super creamy. Very opaque. It's very pretty even on its own. Has a nice matte, like a semi-matte finish. And then I did say I did pick up a lip color. This is her Infinite Lip Cloud. It's a long wearing lip cream, and I picked up shade Cashmere. And this retails for $20. Okay, this has a very like chocolate vanilla scent. This reminds me of Oreos. Why does it smell like Oreos? If you have this product, this Infinite Lip Cloud by M Cosmetics, does it smell like Oreos to you? That's a pretty color. This also has a very soft matte velvet finish. Everything is on my face, and I like all the colors. The only thing I don't like is the clear brow gel. I like the little applicator, but I don't know. I don't like it. So I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to use my Gimme Brow by Benefit. All right, so overall, I'm pretty happy with a lot of the things that I've tested from M Cosmetics. There are a few hits and a few misses. So the biggest hit for me, definitely her serum blushes. All of these colors that I picked, love them. I'm gonna love each of them on their own, and together like I did today. I think they're beautiful. They're not too intense, very easy to work with, very easy to blend. It's beautiful. I love the formula. I think they're stunning, and the packaging it's a huge bonus. I think her packaging is stunning. The next favorite thing for me are definitely the lip liners. I became a huge lip liner fan recently, like in the past, I would say year, and I just love lip liners to add just even on their own, and I appreciate how creamy they are, but like I said, or you saw, I broke it off when I was swatching. Be careful, you don't have to retract as much as I did, and don't press too hard because they are super creamy and really soft. Wow, baby. Wow, excuse me. He just had a massive blowout while I'm talking. I don't know if you heard that, but that was insane. Hope he feels, yep, he feels great. But basically what I was saying is I really like the formula. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did. And then I think the eyeliner and the eyebrow pencil, I think they're good. They're nothing that really wowed me, especially for the price. The liquid eyeliner, I think it's beautiful, but again, I also... Go ahead. He keeps going. What can I say? This one it's a good eyeliner. It's nothing spectacular that I'm like run and get it. You know what I mean? If you like a brown eyeliner, give it a go, try it out, but also you can find something at the drugstore that's very similar, very comparable, and then we're gonna see how this works. I wonder, like I did say, it's long wearing. I'm gonna eat something with this and see if it is long wearing. Let's see if it transfers. Transfers a little bit. I put a lot of pressure, but most of it is the lip liner. We'll see how it wears, and I'll do one check-in, and then we'll do one at the very end of the night. Let's go change you, baby boy. Okay, doing the first update, and I'm gonna do the only update basically on my phone, and then the last update I'll do inside in the filming room with the actual camera. But I just wanna say, everything actually looks pretty good still. I did eat. My lip liner is kind of on. Honestly, still looks pretty good, honestly, for eating. And I think the one thing that actually came off was the lipstick, the lip cream, whatever you want to call that. The cheeks still look really nice. It kind of gives a nice little, little bug. It gives a nice, like, healthy glow. I think it looks really nice. And then the eyeliner, I'm not sure if this right here is from the eyeliner or my mascara, because on this eye, it looks good. So I'm not sure what that is. That might be mascara that I didn't wipe off from before. So pretty happy with everything. I mean, obviously the eyebrows, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Don't like the clear brow gel. I like the pencil, it's good, but everything else is great. I love the blushes. Doing my last and final update, and I just wanna say, I like only two things from here. I like the blushes and I like the lip liners. So the blushes, I think they're beautiful. The formula is really unique. It's a serum blush. But the thing is, there are so many blushes on the market right now that are just beautiful formulas. I'm just showing this one right here because this is the one that I've been using recently, Iconic. But I really, really like blushes by Flower Beauty, and you can get really, they just also blend beautifully, flawlessly, seamlessly. And these are $25, so keep that in mind, but a little goes a long way with these. So if you do want to invest into some beautiful blushes, I do recommend this. These are probably my top favorite from everything I've tried from M Cosmetics, and I can see why, again, so many people rave about these blushes, and they do come out with colors. They just come out with several colors. So I'm just saying, their blushes are beautiful, but they're $25, so take it as you will. If you want to invest into serum, liquid, blushes, these are beautiful. They're very easy to work with. And then the next thing that I like are the lip liners. The formula is very soft. It's very buttery. It's very opaque. I still have a little bit of lip liner left over. I never reapplied it just because we were home and I didn't really feel like reapplying the lip liner just because, you know, I have a baby. I wanted to kiss the baby, so I made sure to take off as much as I could so it wasn't transferring. And the only thing I have left over of the lip liner is right here on the top of my lips and a little bit towards the bottom. It kind of looks like in the wintertime, you know, when you lick your lips really like so much and your lips get chapped. That's what this reminds me of. But I do appreciate her formula, but again, these are not like the best of the best lip liners. There's nothing really very special about them. And then everything else in this range that I got, they're all very average products. You can find similar products and even better products at the drugstore, in my opinion. But like I said, my favorite thing were definitely the blushes. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have tried her makeup line. What did you think of it? What are some of your favorite products and why? And please share with all of us below. But for now, I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye.